Hello, I am Tofu Trip, and this is my submission for AGDQ. I'm playing Resident Evil Village. The category is New Game, Casual, Glitchless. And yeah, we're just going to jump right in. Let's do it. All right. New Game, Casual, First Person. All right, so starting off, we're just skipping a few of these intro cutscenes. There's Mia and Baby Rose. And what we're going to do is carry Rose up to the crib.
Nothing. I'll put her down.
That spin move has... I've reset at that spin move so many times. Learning the run. You have to have the perfect spin move. All right, so we're going up the stairs. Going to put Rose to bed. There we go.
Almost there, honey.
So yeah, a lot of this game is menuing correctly, taking the right lines. That stuff adds up over the course of a full run, of course. So now we're going to skip, and then we're going to end up in a snowy forest where Ethan doesn't really know where he is, and we're making our way towards civilization. So the biggest thing, though, about the beginning of this run is the intro siege section that we're going to get to, where there's a thing called DA in this game. It's called difficulty adjustment, and it's based on how well or how bad you do in a game, but in a speedrun, you can kind of manipulate that. And if we take a bunch of bites from the lichens in that section and set ourselves up and have a really low DA, that means some of the boss fights in the game are going to be easier once we get to them. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to set ourselves up for success with some of these later boss fights. So once we get to that siege section, I'll kind of show you. But as for right now, we're just making our way through a dark forest where we can't really even see 10 feet in front of us, but we're trying to navigate our way through. And that right there is the first of many times Ethan will get his hands hurt in this game. So yeah, we're just making our way through. Trying to keep our lines straight. Around this corner here. Also, like, just an overview of the run, there's not really that many RNG sections in this game. There's not really many random sections. There's a couple that I'll talk about when we get there, but overall it's a pretty linear game that is generally the same each playthrough in terms of enemy behavior. But that's also what the DA helps too. If we keep our DA down at the beginning of the run, we kind of can gauge enemy behavior better, especially the bosses. So all right. So we're just making our way through this little cabin. We're going to hear a big commotion upstairs in a minute. Another rat. Another big thing in this game is interacting with objects and items correctly is important. You can save a lot of time throughout the run by doing that. I'll kind of explain more as we go, but for right now, we're just making our way towards the village. And suddenly it is light outside, even though we've only been in here like 2 minutes and it looked totally dark. Now we're like almost totally light outside. Okay. So what I'm doing here right there in the top left-hand corner, you'll see like an autosave. We're going to reset once that autosave hits because it'll actually save us time because we start further forward than we were when that autosave hit. So it's kind of like a... We're going to be doing that a lot through the run, so... Just to help save a few seconds here, a few seconds there. Poor horse. Don't know what happened there. Well, I can kind of guess, but... So yeah, we're just making our way through. And there is a little bit of pop-in that you'll notice. I'm just really trying to prioritize 120 FPS. My PC can handle it, but I'm just, making extra sure. So we're running at like lower settings just so I can prioritize the performance. Because you want to have it at a steady 120 FPS. Except for sections where we purposely drop down to 30, which we will be doing during some areas. Pick up the knife, first weapon of the game, which we don't even use one time, I don't think, in the whole run. All right, first enemy of the game, we just kind of juke a little bit there, do a spin move. Grab that. Okay. So yeah, we are almost, well, we're going to go in this little cabin first, but we're almost to the beginning of the siege section, what I was talking about, where I'll explain kind of, you'll start to see what I mean by the DA needing to be lowered. Take this guy out. Sometimes they take their animation right there will take a lot longer. Kind of going through a dramatic death right there. All right, so here we go. All right, so we kick off the intro siege section. Now we have really angered them. So we want to put ourselves in position here. He's going to attack us, then we get the double hit there. We're going to let him attack us one more time. So yeah, Ethan just gets obliterated in this, sadly. It must be done. I don't enjoy it, but... And yeah, that fence... You could be standing directly in front of it, and sometimes it's just, nope. Not gonna break. That's alright, though. So we'll take a bite there. Take one more bite from him. So yeah, it's really just... Name of the game is just getting bit here. But there is a specific order I'm doing it in. It's not just random. I'm trying to lower my DA as much as possible. Alright, we'll let him get us. And then, what we're waiting on now, back here, a bigger lichen named Uraeus will spawn. Like over there, but not quite yet. We're going to let one more person hit us. Now we're going to keep our eyes over here. As soon as he spawns, we're going to run the other way. Okay. Should be there. Okay. Now we're going to let him attack us one more time.
You're kidding me.
Okay. That's what we want. Now we're going to let him attack us. Now it's time to get the shotgun. Which we don't actually use yet, but...
Okay.
Now we're back to enough health so we can move quicker again, which is what we want. Then let him grab us. So yeah, it's all about just lowering that DA. We don't want to take too much damage so that we die. So it's like a fine balance. We just want to take enough to keep lowering the DA. We're going to heal ourselves in a minute. Because healing yourself actually also lowers DA. Grab that. Menu. Craft a health pack real quick, then do that. Alright, we're looking good. Okay. Good, good, good. We want him to try to bonk us one more time if he can. I'm just going to go over here and take one more hit from this guy. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're at a good DA level. Time is good. And now the actual run itself kind of starts. That's like Capcom's signature. We're going to throw everything at you at the beginning of the game type thing. RE4 does it. There's some other Capcom games that do it, but very similar to the RE4 Village section as well. Okay. Just making our way through the village. We're actually about to meet some of the villagers, but not for long, really, sadly. It's actually comically short, the amount of time you interact with other villagers in this game. Even though some of the pre-release trailers of this game have scenes with the villagers that you do not see in this game. So, not sure what happened there, but... Cool. All right. So things have calmed down for the moment. Just momentarily.
This way.
Here we got Louisa. Just trying to follow as closely as we can to get this cutscene. And then things have already gone haywire. All right, so we're running through here. Got that.
Damn, the fire's moving fast.
The big thing here, we want to scoot in front of her. If we get stuck behind her, we can lose time, so yeah, we'll jump in front of her.
I just don't get it.
And sadly, all the villagers have died already, but we didn't really get a chance to know them, but that's okay. Cool. All right, so we're coming up to, there's only a couple of actual RNG sections in this whole game. There is this part we're about to do with these medallions, and then one later in the game that I'll talk about when we get there. So based on where you place them, or well, the game randomly decides, you'll see. Here we go, so like that. That was good because we didn't have to move it very far. That one was also decent too. But sometimes they'll place them totally upside down and you have to spin it all the way around. There's nothing you can really do. It's just the game being the game.
Nothing but blood and death.
So you just have to spin it, which, yeah, you can't really control that at all, but...
Well.
There's Heisenberg for a brief moment. One of the main bosses of the game.
The man is of no real
And here we kind of get like an introduction. We're not going to watch the cutscene, obviously, but we'll see it for a second. Kind of the rogues gallery of the game. Angie, Donna, Lady D, Heisenberg, Moreau, Miranda.
Ah, Jesus Christ!
Now we're going through Heisenberg's gauntlet.
Very nice.
Very nice, even. That's your ace right there, a reoccurring boss throughout the game. I will say Resident Evil does that almost better than any other series. Just reusing, well, that sounds bad, not reusing, but
You truly are as strong as
bosses that follow you through the game or come back stronger, better, faster. You know, they do that so well.
daughter of a row entertainment. So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Fresh American ground beef. All right. Since we survived that conveniently and our hands are free, we're free to
Freaks have rose.
make our way to the castle. So we're back where we started here. And Castle, it really is like a beautiful part of the game. The way they designed the interiors always looks so cool to me. And we're about to meet for the first time our friendly merchant. I almost said everybody's favorite merchant, but I feel like RE4 merchant is still, people like him more. But good old Duke.
I've been.
But we're not going to talk to him right now. We got things to do. We will buy a few things from him later in the run.
Could Rose be here?
But yeah, the interior of the castle just looks so cool to me. You can tell they spent a lot of time designing this part of the game. All right. So here comes the sisters that we're going to be fighting in the castle, but we're not going to really be paying attention to them yet. And like I said, more Ethan hand carnage. I really like hurting his hands.
Crazy witches.
So we're going to magically heal ourselves real quick. Which is cool because we're back at full health. Like in the actual game too. We get a health replenish. So what we're doing here is I am doing another reset. Once we hit, yep, that checkpoint right there, we're going to reset. And then can instantly be on our way. The rats are showing us the way. Some quick menuing right there. Get the eye out, which is going to help us go through a previously locked door.
Where have they taken Rose?
There we go. And the three sisters, the witches, they're going to be following us through most of the castle area. And there's like 3 little mini boss fights we have to do with each of them. All right, another restart. Like I said, we're going to be using that pretty consistently through this run. I always like this scene too. You kind of like get a little glimpse of Lady D again, but she just happens to walk out. Scoot around here. There we go. Not bad there. Sometimes you can finagle that shot to actually get, to do it with just one shotgun shell, but you got to hit it like exactly right. Okay. Just navigating around these skeletons. Can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Okay.
Where are you going this?
And one mine takes care of her. Just gotta wait for her to fully stop. Shoot. Grab that. So now we're just, we're going to use this wine bottle we picked up. Access a secret area. Yeah, so basically what we just did there, kind of a mix of other things I've talked about where we, I'll explain in just a second. We got to take care of this sister here. Cool. So basically what we did, we pause, or we press the item pickup button right before we press pause. So we let the item load in the pause menu, and then we exit the pause menu. We can pick it up instantly instead of waiting for that chest to open. So we do that a lot through the run as well, where we let that kind of load in the background in the pause menu.
What have you done to my daughter?
Spin. Little mini puzzle right here. It's pretty simple, but you haven't memorized. Let all that drain. We're going to face the opposite way. Then once we hear that open, fall backwards. And then we restart that checkpoint as well.
What the hell?
Then we gotta juke some skeletons. Ooh, that was close. Got it. What we're doing here, we're switching frame rates. So in this game, you can basically almost phase shift through enemies at 30 frames per second. Like how we just totally went through, but then we immediately want to switch back. And cool. Stun him with the headshot. And yeah, we did that. That was good. That was good. Okay, skip.
Go ahead, do your worst.
All right, yeah, we're just kind of playing. It's like a cat and mouse game, me and Lady D here. We're about to have to dodge her again. We're going to switch to 30 FPS. Which isn't mandatory, but I like to do it here. Skip. Immediately switch to 30. Nope.
You will learn what it means to insult.
All right. Immediately switch back. Yeah, just enough to get by her. Let her come this way. We're going to lure her around, but try not to get hit. Good timing there. And sometimes, like what she does right here, she just teleports. She'll just teleport all the way down that hallway. Which is kind of unfair, but she normally still can't get you. So now we're going to do some inventory management. A little bit. There we go. Just move some stuff around to prepare for later in the game. We don't upgrade our inventory size at all in this run, so that's why it's pretty important to keep things in certain spots. And there we go again. Reattaching the arm, which you could chalk up to video game logic, but the game does kind of explain that, actually.
Good. Man, screw this castle.
Right, and there's quite a few elevator rides in this game, which are perfect for donation reading. So that is a plus. So now we're making our way through the other wing of the castle. We're going to play some piano. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we are approaching the second sister boss fight. Two,
Can't be serious.
3, 4,
Dream. I don't want it.
4 shotgun shells, 1 pistol shot. Then wait for her to fully stop moving. Now we have to have some precise shots on the bells in here. That was pretty solid. You have to time it so the swinging one is where you need it to be.
Cassandra, come here now.
We're coming up on the third sister fight. They're kind of back to back, especially in a speed run. They're condensed. Okay.
I will believe myself.
Throw that there. 1, 2, 3,
It's alive.
4.
Not get away. You're my brave mama.
Gotta be very careful to not pick up that lockpick over there, because for some reason, this game does not let you discard lockpicks, and it takes up 1 inventory space, which doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but it can really mess up your inventory for later in the run. Do a little aim there to slow us down so we can scoot by.
Bloodline of House Domitrak is done in by the likes of you.
All right, now we're making our way up to the roof. Where we're going to encounter a new type of flying enemy. Oh, I didn't even realize we got a gold split there. Nice. Okay. Sniper time. Brand new weapon. Which we use through basically the entire run from here on out. We do sell the shotgun soon. kind of soon. Well, about halfway through the run, we sell it. But yeah, these flying enemies aren't too much of a pain normally. Sometimes we may have to drop the FPS down to 30 to get around them. Oh god. I have never seen that before in my life. He just jumped in front of there, like, taunting me.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna have to switch to 30, because they're being hard to deal with today. Alright.
I should be able to get out.
Alright, now we switch back. I probably didn't have to do that, but I'd rather be safe. Cool. Made it through. Another quick elevator ride here. And we're coming up on our final boss fight with Lady D. First we have to dodge her one more time. Quick reset, then we switch to 30 again.
Stupid man thing! You
Beautiful. Got it. All right. Yeah, that's what you want. You want that dodge. So now we're doing sorrow. Sorrow. Pleasure. Joy. Rage. I always remember rage is last because that's what I feel when I mess that puzzle up. Because that happens.
No sign of Rose. I'm so sorry.
All right, so we're waiting to hear that door close behind me. Then we can skip the cutscene. And we're good. All right, so now we are on to the final boss fight. Not of the game, but with Lady D. Which is pretty straightforward, as long as we hit all our shots.
Looks like you're outside. Matches your inside.
Got that. All right, so yeah, we shoot one shot just so she kind of flies away, leaves us alone for a little bit. Then we're gonna run over here, do 3 more shots into her weak spot. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go collect these supplies. Reload everything. Pipe bomb. Got it. Alright, now we wait. So what we did there, we did everything in a very precise way so she doesn't go into another phase. Like, you see how her dialogue gets cut off right there? Now we can enter the final phase of the fight. Yeah, we just gotta hit her with a few shotgun shells, 1 sniper. There we go. Very nice, very nice.
You're the one who's cursed.
You're the one who's cursed. And that is the end of Lady D and the castle section of the game.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
All right, so let's reload our weapons a little bit. Make our way through the caves. We're headed back towards the village section of the game that we previously were in.
We call on thee.
This is a little pause buffer, just so we don't have to wait for that to load. Awesome. Our DA is a tiny bit high for where we want to be right now, but it's still, we can definitely work with it. So yeah, we're headed back in. And again, yeah, we're seeing a little bit of pop in, but like I said, I'm just trying to really prioritize FPS here. So make sure there's no issues. All right.
There you are. I had a feeling.
Drop off one of the flasks there. So we have one of the hardest shots in the game, in my opinion. Right here. Hopefully we can pull it off. First try.
Très bien.
Cool. Right there. So we have to shoot with the handgun across the map to that lock so the door's open. But we got it, so we're good. Okay. Shotgun. 07. 0408 is the puzzle solution here. Let it load. Grab that. Shoot him. Oh, that's awesome too, because our DA didn't go over 1,000. Because I don't think I killed him. We just got him out of the way, which is even better. All right. Go, 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 go. All right, we're looking pretty good. So this is the door that we just shot open. Grab that pipe bomb right here that we just went through. That wouldn't be open if we didn't shoot it from far away like that. I don't think that's not really what the game wants you to do. I think they want you to like get the key or circle around. Unlock that.
Better see the Duke again.
Cool. So, yep, like you said, we're headed back to the Duke real quick.
How was?
Cool. And now we're headed to what is the scariest part of the game by far. And I would say, I don't know, I think a lot of people would agree with me. I think it's probably one of the scariest parts in any Resident Evil game. And you guys who haven't played the game will see why in just a little bit. It basically becomes a walking simulator, not in a derogatory way. Like I love games like that. But you lose your weapons for a little while. There's no real combat for a little while. It basically kind of becomes like a first-person indie horror game, which is almost like PT-esque. But I think it's a really cool decision they made to include a part like that.
Ethan, Come with me.
Which Resident Evil 7 had some sections like that as well, but they kind of build on that.
What's going on?
I think it breaks up the combat. It's a good... Yeah, it's definitely helps the pacing of the game for sure. But right now, we're just kind of walking through this little garden area.
Ethan.
Ethan's hallucinating, seeing Mia,
What the hell is this?
Everyone.
which we don't really know why at this point in the story, but
Even Rose.
we will.
I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real. Am I losing it?
Family photo.
What's going on?
All right, coming up on another elevator, which just like I said before, these are perfect for donation reads. We're just kind of loading. We're doing some pause buffering where I just load the game in the pause menu so the timer doesn't run. Cool. Should be good. All right, now we're on to House Benviento, and AKA the baby house. Which, if you don't understand why, you will in a little bit. It's a cool little vista. Off to the left right there, unfortunately, we can't really look at it. But playing the game casually, it's awesome. Cool. So what I just did there is a little trick where if you spin around and stick your head out the door, like stick your gun out outside of the door, you basically trick the game into using the outside walking speed inside. Normally, you wouldn't be moving that fast, but the game thinks you're still outside, kind of. So you save some time. But it's kind of easy to mess up, though, if you don't go too far. If you go too far, don't go far enough. But yeah, here we go. Now we're walking a little slower. Section of the game is very puzzle heavy. So it's a lot of precise menuing and movement. Not much combat at all, really. So Angie's going to take all our weapons.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose.
This next puzzle solution is 052911. 052911.
What? Wait, where's my gun?
Did we get a key there? Yeah, no matter how many times I speedrun this game, this is still a tense part of the game just because of how terrifying the one of the enemies in this area is. So it's still a little tense. All right, here we go.
Access here.
Here we go. So yeah, we're kind of backtracking. We backtrack through this hallway a lot. Like I said, very PT-esque. There we go. Gonna get the film reel out of here. This is another little good donation reading time. We're just watching a little video of what we're about to go see. Okay. If you kind of saw how I strafed into the, I strafed left into this room to interact with that film reel thing. A lot of times that's better in this game than like completely turning the camera. Gonna ignore that phone. Just like I do most phone calls in real life. All right, here we go. Grab that. So we're gonna get a medallion here. One to the right, two to the left is the puzzle solution over here. There we go. Lots of little terrifying background noises in this section. Back up. We're just grabbing the breaker box key, heading right back up. And there it is. Like I said, no matter how many runs, that still kind of makes my hair stand up a little bit. Start. Nice umbilical cord on the ground. Then we spin around as fast as we can, which is how I think most people would probably react in this situation. As soon as we hear that scream, that little baby scream, then we go through here. Kind of back the way we've already come. So we're trying to get to the breaker box right now. And there it is. It's right behind us, so we're just heading as quick as we can down here. And we're gonna have to juke this baby. We're gonna have to dodge it in just a second. Okay. So we're gonna drop to 30 FPS here. Spin as soon as we see it. There. There. As soon as we see its foot hit that step, we switch to 30. And we got it. That is what you want. The baby will swallow you whole if you don't do that timing exactly right. And then you have to reset, which adds quite a bit of time, but it's all right. Now we just got to get the hell out of here. We are almost done. And as soon as we put that fuse in, it's like directly behind us, as you can probably hear. So we just got to be quick. Then we back up. And then it likes to give us one more glimpse at it, which is terrifying. But we made it out. Now comes another challenge. Well, there's not much we can do in this section. It's RNG. This is the other RNG section. So we're going to be chasing the Angie doll, which can be in different locations based on your playthrough. So we want it to be in a certain order. So we're going to hopefully get the best one. But if not, it's totally fine.
Try and find me.
Nothing you can really do about that. So the first location is always set in stone, the one we're going to now. Right here.
Fucking monster.
Chase after her. We gotta find her 2 more times. Okay. Okay, that's not great. This is not the best RNG so far. It's okay. So we want her to be to the right, but we'll see. Nope. That's okay. That happens. We got the absolute worst RNG, but that's part of the run. You never know. You really only lose like 6 seconds, but you know, it's still important.
Doing to my cute friends.
Okay, take that apart.
So that's who's behind all it? That makes 2.
All right. And that is House Benviento done. Yeah, bad Angie RNG, but nothing you can really do about that. We did the best we could. We did the baby dodge correctly, and now we are headed back down. So more elevator rides. Again, good donation time frames. Gonna pause buffer this a little bit. And now what are we doing? We're headed towards Moreau's section of the game, the Moreau boss fight, the swamp, which is kind of crazy. Like when you really think about how different the House Benviento section is compared to the rest of the game. It almost feels like a different game, but it's so cool. Because now we have our weapons back. All right. Gonna do another quick reset here. Cool. Yeah, so we're just making the long trek back towards the Duke, which we're actually going to interact with him and sell some stuff. So we want to grab that mine. Like, we just want to peek our head in, grab the mine, get out before the door closes. Yeah, and there were some flying enemies down below. They don't really bother us, so we're just going to let them live and let live. Grab this just to be safe. And then this guy's kind of a nuisance. We're going to switch to 30 just to be safe. Switch right back to 120. All right, so we're going to sell a few things.
Does this look
Here we go.
familiar to you? A gift has arrived for you, good sir. Ah, Miss Angie.
Power up our rifle.
Adorable. Porcelain dolls are very popular, you know.
Buy pipe
Yes,
bombs.
I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Cool. And then we're good.
Thank you for your patronage.
That part's all just, you know, muscle memory. Getting through that menuing. Then this guy. Got a brand new enemy. Very creepy. Very creepy eyes. See, that fence, the one earlier, the fence earlier took like 4 shots to break. But that one cooperated with us. Alright. Got some piggies right there. Just gotta watch out for them. I don't think they actually hit you. The goats, you gotta watch out for the goats. A little bit later in the run, they will ram you. They have it out for you. They go like out of their way to try to hit you. Another elevator, another good donation time. We're just loading this in the pause menu. Cool. We're good. Yep. Now we're about to go meet Moreau, the 3rd boss of the game.
Damn freak.
A lot of people hate on Moreau. He's just a little misunderstood. But he's gonna call us a dirty little sneak thief here. We're gonna forgive him though. Dirty little sneak thief.
How do I get out of here?
Kind of spin as we fall there, just so we are lined up with where we want to go. I've noticed sometimes that lichen that's behind me right there will try to grab me, and if sometimes the game will register like if an enemy misses you, even if you're not like actively trying to dodge them, it will raise your DA because of that, because it's like, oh, this player's playing really good, so we need to raise the DA and make the game harder, when that's not what we want right now. But we should be good. Now it's boat time. I don't really agree with the way this boat controls, but you might see why in a second. Sometimes like Ethan will be approaching a dock and the boat will spin completely around, even if you're facing it from the other direction. Like, that's okay. Alright, so now Moreau is going to be aggressively chasing us through a good amount of this swamp section. Another quick restart there.
What am I supposed to do? He said the exit's on the water.
Didn't really want handgun ammo there. I would have preferred sniper, but some of the item drops are random. That's all right. We're still good. And as long as we take the right lines and just move through this area quick, Moreau can't really do any damage to us normally. So this next section is it's a lever section where we have to hit the levers in a certain order. As long as we make sure all of our levers are hit, it's normally not an issue. It's easy to miss one. Another reset there. Okay, yep, we got all the levers reset. Let him do that. This part's a little comical because if you go through it quick like I'm doing, it looks like Moreau, there's like 10 of Moreau and he's just spawning in different points at the same time. It doesn't make sense where he shows up. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the sniper out. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Reload.
Caught myself a big one.
Then Ethan makes the worst joke ever. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. You want to like angle up that pistol shot so you kind of get it in one hit. We're coming up on the actual Moreau boss fight, which is, if it's done correctly, is a very quick boss fight. Probably the quickest in the entire game. Of the 4 main bosses, I mean. Part always reminds me of like a theme park ride. Just sliding down. Crank. Yep. Another reset. Like I said, a lot of those in this game. It does add up though. It seems like it doesn't make a big deal, but it really does. Go. Lever. So we want to push off of this platform or this thing right here as quick as we can.
Got it.
I don't know if we're going to get it. We can, sometimes we can get in front of Moreau. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We just barely made it. If you get stuck behind him, it can add some time. All right, here we go. Moreau boss fight. We're going to have to reset that boss fight, unfortunately. He moved too far forward, but that is totally okay. There we go. And that's really how it's supposed to be done. So one. Luckily, that's a quick restart there.
It's up ahead.
It's not like you have to travel a long ways to restart that fight. Okay. Game really doesn't want to give me sniper ammo today. There we go. Yeah, we don't need handgun. All right, so that is Moreau section done. We got the swamp section done. Another elevator, quicker elevator ride with more time for donations. And now we are headed to the stronghold, which is where all of the lichens, it's like a bunch of lichens, a very chaotic part, but we're going to be running through it. All right. Got to watch out for these pigs. Watch out for the goats up here. All right, so we're going to be getting a brand new weapon too, grenade launcher. I think it's the last weapon we get in the game. So let's go grab that. Grab that. Get out. All right, now if these goats will cooperate, we can make our way through here. And all these signs are basically Heisenberg kind of taunting us, like telling us where to go. We juked it. Sometimes he'll still get us. All right, so that's... And almost, I forgot to mention this, but almost every door in this game, there's a strategy you can use. Like once you use the key, you can kind of, I don't think the game wants you to do this, but you can wiggle your way up directly to the door if you find the right spot, and you can kind of, you can save a little bit of time every single door in the game if you do that. So yeah, this is a little bit of a chaotic section. A lot of lichens are spawning in here. Excuse me. Go up here. So the goal here, we want to use both of these little levers to open the gate. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to blow up all of those guys. Wow, that was really good. We actually took out a lot of them, except for this guy. Need you to stay back. Cool. No time loss there. We got there right when the gate opened, which is good. We had a really lucky barrel blast right there. That does not normally kill that many of them. They were just kind of in the right spot for me. Another restart.
This must be their den.
Looks like it. I don't even know if that connected. But we made it by, which is the important thing. Oh my goodness, dude. That never happens here. They're not supposed to grab me at all after that. That's okay, though. Really random, but shouldn't cause any issues.
Okay, big guy.
They're just bullying me today. Like I said, very chaotic part, but yeah, still seeing things for the first time in this game. Okay, so this section we kind of shimmy through. But if you hit the A button, if you hit left, just the right time, you can kind of skip the slower animation and make your way through. Okay. All right, so now we need some precision sniper shots here. We just got to land all our shots, and here we go. 1, 2,
That's not good.
3, 4. Reload. Hit the stun, so now we go grab those. Oh, let's stun him again. Oh no, we missed that shot. It's alright, that's alright. Alright. Missed one shot there, not a big deal. Okay. Cool. Skip that. All right, so now we're out of the stronghold. So that's really the last thing before the factory. We're headed to the factory to confront Heisenberg. Got to get on this boat one more time. Hopefully, actually, I kind of want you guys to see how badly this works. Like if you do, yep. He spins all the way around sometimes. That's okay. But at least all the big RNG sections of the game are done. Use that iron key one more time. So now we just got to avoid the goat one more time. Good, he's way over there. Just minding your own business over there. Good.
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive.
Yeah, we're just inserting each of these flasks so we can move on. Grab the chalice. And we are off. I always feel bad because the Duke always has like some... He sounds sad. He's like, must be busy. Because you want to stop and hang out with him, but it's a speed run. You can't really do that.
What's going on?
Yep, just making the long trek to the factory out in the distance out there. Skip. All right, and another elevator ride. Another good donation time while we kind of load these. Do these loads in the pause menu. All right, there we go. Gonna do one more reset here.
Don't worry about the kid.
So, a big thing about the factory, Heisenberg loves a good monologue. He's going to be talking to us through the speaker system almost the entire time.
Ah,
There he is.
Ethan Winters. Welcome.
Welcome.
I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America. I like you.
I like you.
I'd like to speak to you about.
All right, so here we go.
Miranda. Oh, come on.
Reset that checkpoint, and we're about to get introduced to Propeller Head, aka Sturm, I believe his name is. I call him Propeller Head Man. Even though we're not really going to get to see him in that cutscene, we will see him later. Don't worry about that.
A dead end. Damn it.
Go down the chute. That is a long fall. I just realized how long of a fall that is. He just kind of gets up like nothing happened.
What was that?
Okay. Let's get out of the scrap heap. Grab that. Up here. And the skeleton enemies make a return here. We're going to be scooting on by them with a switch to 30 FPS, which the factory has a lot of frame switching. And we'll switch right back. What do we have here? Is that frickin' handgun ammo? No, sniper. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll grab it. We can definitely take some more sniper. And this is a really cool shot right here. I remember this was in one of the trailers for the game, just the factory.
Gotta get upstairs.
But then I start to think about, this factory looks huge compared to the outside. Like, it looks way smaller on the outside. Alright, here we go. Let's do like a shot that goes straight through both of them. Always fun to do that. And then we are going to switch to 30 to scoot by these guys a little easier. Switch back. One more switch. And switch back. And a reset. Lots of menuing in the factory. It's a lot. Grab the relief mold. Scoot on by. And really, the whole gist of the factory section is using this machine that creates the molds for things. So we're going to be doing that. Then these guys that we bypassed, we're just going to take care of them real quick. Get more sniper. And we get back with plenty of time to spare to pick up the mold right here. Reload sniper. Pick that up.
Seems useful.
Another switch to 30. And right. No, we don't want to restart. That can be bad. Okay, we're gonna drop. Do a reset right there. We're gonna hold off, run, avoid these levers. Nope. Yep, that can happen. That's all right. And now what we want to do is switch to 30, scoop by these guys, and hopefully, there we go. That is good. Not get hit by that last lever. And we're in the clear. Cool. We're going to pre-unlock this door because we're coming back up this way. Grab that. Go. Then we'll shoot that. That. Grab that. Make our way out. And then this guy's going to wake up. We're going to bait him out. He's going to come right towards us. Okay, we're going to wait to see his animation. He's going to attack us, and we're going to run. Right there. Grab that cogwheel. So like I said, it's a lot of going to and from that mold, or not the, yeah, the mold creator. Such a disappointment.
I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda. Truly disappointing.
Grab that. Careful of our movement here.
Took us to be her chief.
That should have got all of them.
Away in the village.
We're going to find out more momentarily.
Decades of being forced to serve her.
There we go. Nice. So what I did, some doors have those orange orbs or the red orbs on them that you shoot to open them, but you can break all of them with the grenade launcher from far away if you do it right.
I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch. So I need power. I need enough power.
Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Sometimes it's temperamental. There's no reason that shouldn't have broken it, the residual blast. And a quick restart. All right. Still looking good. All right, so things are calming down for a little bit.
Got a long way to go.
So we're heading to the complete other side of the factory here. Giving us a lot of sniper now when we don't need it, but
arms? No. She's long lost all her humanity.
There we go.
I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
All right, so these are some precision shots coming up. Going to be introduced to a new variant of the drill enemy. They have jetpacks now. No, I'm not kidding. Okay. Got it. Love to see that.
Another one?
Got one more orb to hit. Go. I don't know how the timing's going to work out here, but it's okay. We'll take a hit. Sometimes that happens here. Not a problem. Awesome. We'll heal, so we're up to a full health again, and we are good to go. All right. Let me wait till the last second. Shoot that. I have missed that before when I was learning the run. It's not good.
Shit.
Okay.
That was close.
A little low on handgun now. All right, so we're like what we're doing now. Basically, we're just making our way through the factory. We still got to fight Sturm and Heisenberg, but we are getting there. We have to make one more key mold. Another short elevator ride.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village.
Like I said, he likes the monologue. He talks through the entire factory section.
I'll use Rose to kill Miranda.
Got that.
Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
All right, let's see what's in this box over here. Sure, that works. I'm a little worried. We have a little bit too much sniper ammo. I'm gonna fire just to clear out my inventory a little bit.
Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've expanded my services. A lovely weapon, sir.
Lovely weapon, sir. Right, reset. Okay, yeah, that cleared out my inventory a little bit.
It's dark.
All right, so we're going back through the same area we were in. But it is dark now and new enemies have spawned. So quick little sniper slash pistol pistol combo to slow him down a little bit. Key mold. Switch. 1, 2. Then wait for him to come around the corner. 1, 2. Got that. Just in time to grab that. Spin back around. Okay. Now we're gonna have to crouch to dodge him. Good, good, good. Alright, this one's interesting because we gotta be careful here. Alright, switch to 30. Got another big boy here. Let me through, let me through. Ooh, that was nice. Okay, that was really good. Sometimes he'll block our way. But we are okay. Alright, cool. Now we are on our way to Sturm, the Sturm fight. Here we go. So this just requires some precise mine placement and pipe bomb throwing.
I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die.
And switch craft. Equip. There we go. Went a little haywire there, but that's okay. One of my pipe bombs didn't fully connect, but that can happen based on the it's pretty precise the way he's standing. It has to hit his weak point, which is behind him. But I think we're still good. We still got pipe bombs. Grab that. We got 4. Should be good.
Damn it again.
All right, so this part, Heisenberg's fight's really interesting because it's not traditional fighting. It is Ethan on a tank, like in this literal tank right here. So it's kind of like a mechanized tank fight.
I'm coming, boys.
Go. Another elevator. This time a tank elevator. Good spot for donations again. All right. So we're gonna pause buffer here. Switch to 30. Switch back to 120. Okay. And then we reset. Just a lot of precise weak points hitting. We got to hit his weak points here. Go. Keep him in the center. Wait, what is he doing here? He's behaving a little differently than normal, which we're going to reset. sure why he just did that, but that is totally fine. Do that. Blast him backwards. There we go. For some reason, the last fight, he just didn't have any weak points. He was still zooming towards me, but he just didn't have weak points. I've never seen that, but that's okay. We reset. Now he's in the middle, so we're still totally fine. He actually, that's a really good spot for him. He didn't have to move at all, which saves us time. Okay. Grab our pipe bombs right here. And then we equip the other. Alright, not bad. Take him out. Now we gotta go grab the grenades. Awesome. Cool. And that is the Heisenberg fight. So now we just got the Chris section coming up. Final boss fight. Like I said, good thing most RNG stuff is already gone, so it's pretty straightforward in terms of what we can expect. Your funeral. I must kill her. Boom. All right, and that's that. Now it's time to play as Chris, which I remember on my first playthrough, that's a really cool reveal. And of course, Chris is kind of a more experienced soldier, so his playstyle is a little different. His weaponry is a little bit different. His health is way higher too, actually.
I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation.
Skip that.
We fought together, Captain.
Let's do it.
The desert.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
All right, so we're gonna skip
Everyone watch
for this section.
Roger.
Made contact with a
We want to keep our camera up
There's more than we thought.
and just kind of push our way through best we can. Which is okay.
Roger that.
Sometimes you get snagged a little bit there because you can't exactly see where you're going and you're aimed up, so that's okay. Pause buffer here to kind of load that a little better in the menu.
What the hell is that thing? It's so utilized.
That's probably where Miranda is. But large mutated bioweapon sighted.
Hey, boss, it's me.
Okay, we'll do a quick reset here as well. So this next section, there's a couple of, well, it's really like 4 grenade throws in a row that have to be pretty precise. We're going to switch to 30 frames, run straight by these guys,
I need some backup.
and then switch to 30.
I've never heard of a mutomycete colony growing so huge. Hey, guys.
So one more. Awesome. Then we switch back. Quick as we can.
Reach the target location.
Awesome.
Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
So really, we got to keep marking that target over and over again.
Just a minute.
There's waves of enemies that will show up. We want to try to get as many headshots as we can, as fast as we can.
Okay, Captain. Reloading.
That was pretty good there. Fight those guys out, reload.
Collapse. Hold your horses.
Then we're going to get shielded enemies. Cool. Wait as long as we can. Throw that. All right.
I'm reloaded. Where should I point next?
All right. Awesome.
Take that.
I found a way. Good.
So we got to pick up these 3 grenades.
Captain, I compared the ball with the vintage basalt from the bakers, and there's no sign of the.
And that can be a little tricky there because there's like
Stuff originating
15 different things you can pick up, and you don't want to pick up everything. You just want to pick up the grenades.
Guarding the Mega Micey, huh? Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
You don't want to empty your clip totally because that's a bad animation. It takes longer.
Hold on till I get there.
If that works. Quick restart. All right, now really all that's left, that's the final Uraeus fight. We just got the final boss fight against Miranda.
I'll keep going.
Make our way through
Rest of
this
you,
tunnel.
Stay
So if
above
Miranda
ground.
was the fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her.
This is kind of where they explain a lot of the story at the very end of like why Chris shoots who we think is Mia in the beginning of the game, all that.
Focus on
And Chris kind of admits he should have told Ethan the plan, which,
it's the
you know.
Mega Micey.
Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
You
There was a
should
time.
have told him.
We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah. This must be Miranda's lab.
All right. We are in the end game.
It's cold.
Ethan kind of comes to terms with some things here. Then we'll skip this. Good run though. Good run.
How did I get here? God, it's freezing.
Okay, we'll skip that. So it looks like the Duke saves Ethan. We get to interact with him one more time. I'm gonna restart that.
I gotta go.
All right, I gotta buy. A couple more things there.
Be well. Thanks. As you wish.
I'm gonna buy that.
This is goodbye.
And a quick shortcut to that. And we are good. All right. All right, we are down one grenade launcher bullet, or one grenade launcher shell that we need, but that shouldn't be an issue. All right, this is the final fight. Just a lot of precision shots with grenade launcher. We use basically everything we have. Mines, pipe bombs, grenade launchers, sniper.
My beautiful. You fulfilled your purpose.
There we go.
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Glitchless. Now, please do not worry for the rose. I assure you I'll provide her with so now you can die.
Okay, we didn't get the first phase, but that's okay. We can do this.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time to let things in my hands.
Okay, yeah, we saved it. She didn't start the next phase, so we're good. We're really good. Not perfect, but ideal. Okay. And that's time. Not bad at all, especially considering I didn't have that grenade launcher ammo that I needed right there. The drops just weren't there for me, which can happen sometimes, but really good run. Yeah, thank you for watching my submission. We're just going to skip this so we can go to the final result screen just to make it official. And let's see, skip. All right, so yeah, 133.45, not bad at all. In-game time's always going to be different than the way we time it outside, but yeah, 133.45. Exit without saving, and yeah, thank you so much, GDQ, for watching the submission. Hope to run the game for you. I think it's a really solid playthrough with lots of time for donations. Very dynamic run with lots of different things going on in it. Would love the opportunity. So yeah, thank you. I'm out of here. Thank you again for watching the run.